Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of Texas Game Hunters. I'm your host Joseph Trousdale, and today we have a great show. But first, I have a semi-funny little story. So my wife came up to me and she said, "Hey, I want to go hunting." I said, "Okay, let's go." I said, "What do you want to hunt?" And she doesn't like to hunt hogs. She doesn't like to hunt predators because they remind her of our little dog Tony. He's like a little pug chihuahua mix, which is fine, understandable. You don't want to do it, I'm not going to make you do it. So I said, "Hey, it's duck season. We got about a week left before the first split. Let's go duck hunting." And she was all for it. So took her to the range and had her shoot some clays. And she had a blast shooting clays. I would say after about 15 minutes, she was already hitting at least 60 to 70% of the clays that were coming out. I was impressed. I was like, "Man, you're going to show me up." But I said, "Let's do it." So the next step, we went back to Academy. We bought her hunting license, everything she needs. Federal duck stamp, hit, migratory game bird, super combo pack here from Texas, everything that we need. And I said, "Okay, now the next place is where are we going to go?" And I used to hunt this place called Lake Bardwell up by Dallas, Texas. And it's Army Corps of Engineer land. And about 4 years ago, I hunted it. The water was low, a lot of cover. I said, "Let's go there." I said, "It's 2.5, 3 hours away. We're not going to scout it. Let's just go." And she said, "Okay." So we drove up there. And man, I wish I would have scouted it first. When I got there, the water was high, wasn't much cover. Nothing seemed to be flying. But I said, "Hey, we're here. Let's hunt." We set up in a brush blind that somebody else had already set up, did some calls, did some quacks, got out the cypress bottom game call, mallard call, and just nothing was flying. So we sat there for a few hours, the sun's starting to go down, getting slightly chilly. She just wasn't having a good time, and I was like, "Oh man," I was like, her first trip out, I screwed it up. She's not gonna have fun, she's not gonna wanna come back. I realized I left my waders in the truck and I'd already thrown out my decoys. Luckily, we brought hers. So she volunteered to go get the decoys. And I forgot to mention how sticky the mud can get in a lake. So she was like, "Why am I sticking to the mud?" So we always say there's ups and downs of hunting. Well, her first experience, she got to experience a down. She's out there getting stuck in the mud, going for the decoys. She's laughing about it, which is great. She's being a great sport, and she's like hysterically laughing, which makes it worse because she can't move when she laughs so hard. And then she stinks even more, and then she almost falls. And thank God she doesn't fall, but it would have been done and over with. So anyway, we get done, get back in the car, and I call Colton from Country Fowl Outfitters. They're out of Corpus Christi. I told him what happened, and I said, "Hey man," I was like, "I screwed up her first hunt. Can you redeem me?" And he said, "I got you. Don't worry. Bring your wife, bring her, get a friend of hers, bring her down so she has somebody to hunt with that she can connect with, and we're gonna make sure they have fun." So I had her call her best friend Kim in Florida, and Kim was available for the next weekend. We had some points on our Southwest card. And so he said, "Come on out, we're gonna take you hunting." So when we come back, Country Fowl Outfitters, Colton and Davey and Django, their dog, are gonna have us out down in Corpus Christi on the coast, and we're gonna be targeting redheads. Everybody, welcome to txgamehunters.com. Let's go find him. Oh.
this is our fourth and final stand. Pro Staff Charles Starkey, Pro Staff Craig McCune of Texas Game Hunters would like to give a special thanks to our sponsors. And
This portion of Texas Game Hunters is brought to you by ATN, the future of optics, Covert Ops Outdoors, SRB Field Rest, Scent Step Scent Dispensers, A-Best Foundation Repair, Icotech Game Calls, Dead Serious, The Flatty Light, Wicked Hunting Lights, Cypress Bottom Game Calls, wolfpinhunts.com, Night Ops LLC Premium Ammo, and the Pro Tracker Game Recovery System.
Icotech. Dead serious game calls and decoys.
Preparation, perseverance, field tested. Covert Ops Outdoors Ghost Cover Scent and Hint of Earth Odor Eliminator is guaranteed to keep you hidden. When you head into the woods this season, don't get busted, just disappear. Visit us today at covertopsoutdoors.com.
Exactly what I'm ready to do. SRB Field Rest, how awesome is this?
If you have noticed cracks in your walls, doors that stick, or even slanted floors, it's time to call A-Best Foundation Repair. Our integrated peer repair system has been engineered to last a lifetime and is backed by our lifetime transferable warranty, so you will get repair that works the first time and peace of mind. Call today for your free no-hassle inspection or visit us online at mybestfoundationrepair.com.
Welcome to Texas Game Hunter. Duck hunting.
Why is Kim so hyper?
I'm a morning person.
Are you a morning person, on?
It's just release a liability. Basically, it states that if anything happens to y'all, we get everything.
Okay.
Have as much cover as possible.
Yeah. Mosquitoes aren't bad. Shh. Not yet.
Don't jinx them.
Yeah. Head out to the spot. Beautiful morning. Not too much wind. We're not hunting a blind. They were scouting the day before and they saw tons of redheads in this area where we're about to go. And so we're gonna be sitting down low in some mangrove bushes. So just pick a spot with good cover, hunker down so the ducks won't see us as they're flying by. Set up a good spread of decoys. They probably had about 100 decoys out, and see what happens. So a single redhead just comes flying in by himself and lands right in the middle of the decoy as we're still setting up the camera. we're being loud, we're moving. This redhead just does not care. And so Kim from Florida, we're like, hey, you know, let's get you your first duck. So she gets ready.
Hey-o.
She's aimed and ready. It's on the water. We're like, let's get it to fly and shoot it as it's flying away. Colton starts yelling at it. We're like, hey, hey, we're waving our hands. Duck does not care. We even throw a rock at the water, and just the drake does not even move. He does not care. He's just swimming around just a little bit. So we said, just take it. Kim takes her shot, takes a second shot, boom, first duck down right off the bat.
Yeah!
Kim,
Is that a redhead?
let's see your first duck.
It's a redhead. I know. How do I hold it?
You know, we're fortunate. We've got a really great, you know, open view. We can see a lot of these birds. See them coming from a long ways away, so y'all can get ready. And whenever we shoot, just have your gun like this, and then when we shoot, just stand up and come off safety, and then get on, pick out a bird, and kill them.
So many guys with captain's licenses that come out here and hunt these birds.
But there's such a high demand to shoot redheads
Because
of
98% of
the winter down here. So you have all of your adamant.
People come down here.
People come from all over the country to come shoot redheads.
People come from all over the world to come to the Texas coast.
Not yet. Now.
Oh wow, good shot.
Shoot again.
I think that's too far.
That's too far, but
Shot though. They were very small.
green wing teal. They're good though. Good to eat.
Yes,
Yes,
very
very.
much so. A pretty duck.
Here, Kim, bring it over here.
Wow,
I didn't realize
Kim.
those were teal. They were flying different. Shoot, kill.
Yeah, he's getting it though.
Is he gonna?
Yeah, he caught it.
Is he going to? How many was that? 2? Is there another one? I don't know.
I know you shot one.
Are you sure?
When you shot it, it dropped.
I think rewind and look.
The ducks. I mean, we really need this wind to start picking up because in the spot that we're at, we can see a little bit of wind out on the water, and the wind with the duck hunting on the coast actually works in our favor because those ducks will that wind will sort of push the ducks around and they'll sort of fly with that wind. But with absolutely no wind, they're all just sort of staying stationary. They're not flying as well as they want. They're not decoying to us like they should. And so Colton's, you can tell he's getting a little bit frustrated, like what is going on? We're gonna change up the decoys, make them more of a line versus sort of a group. So they spread out the decoys a little bit more into a line. So it looks a little bit different from flying above. So it's more of a line of the ducks. So when they come in, they see the line, and the plan is for them to see the line, do a call at them, they circle around, come back, fly in, and then we shoot them in the face. This portion of Texas Game Hunters is brought to you by Treason Camo, Seven Oaks Ranch, Mormon Taxidermy, The Multi-Seat, Deer 30 Bone Brew Antler Fuel, The Tap Lock, Buck Buster Nutrition, Pure Whitetail, MWD Firearms, Pennsylvania Aero Company, Bear Archery, Rocket Broadheads, and Trophy Ridge.
Here he comes. Coming from the right.
Oh my goodness.
Good shot. Icotech. Dead serious game calls and decoys.
To shoot deer like this,
you first must start with this. Deer 30 Minerals, the next big thing.
Got two landed right here. Is that too far to shoot? Yeah. All right, hold on. As soon as I get past, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, there's one more out there, buddy. I saw him fly in.
But yeah, here you go. You can go get to see a bucklehead.
Man, look at variety.
It's we shot 2 hens, which the hens aren't as pretty as the drakes, but they're cool nonetheless. This is the little females, the egg makers.
Yeah, I don't think you're bringing that one back to life.
Give it the old college try by all means. By all means.
You could stick a tube down its throat. And
I think he might be ready for a toe bag.
can you break its neck just to...
It's already broken with like 4 BBs.
Oh, goodness. Okay, he stopped breathing.
Oh my God.
Did you have your finger on his craw? Oh, we have a group of birds right here to the right, guys. Kill the... Oh wow, we need to go clean those up. Yeah. They're like rather lively.
It's crazy though. Look at that. Did that. Yeah. Oh, that's another red.
Little decoy arrangement.
These are stud muffins. So nice, pretty birds.
This bird right here is really
Not
pretty.
shot up. He doesn't have as pretty of a chest, but good shooting, ladies.
Good job.
Thank you. Good teaching.
It's easy to shoot some birds that decoy, huh?
Yeah.
Man, we are just laying into these ducks. Kim, An, Colton, Davey, everybody. We're almost at our limit of redheads. We got 4 more to go. We've gotten some bluebills. We've gotten some other species here. It's been a great day so far, but now it's time to get me on the gun a little bit. Me, Colton, and Davey are gonna shoot a little bit. Kim and An are gonna sort of sit back and film, and we got our live feed going on Facebook. Every time we hunt, we have good signal. Make sure you guys like us on Facebook, facebook.com/TXGameHunters, because we always go live when we're filming, and if there's good enough signal for it. As we're filming our episode, we stream the entire hunt live, so you guys sort of get to see behind the scenes. Davey gets out the cypress bottom game call, mallard call a little bit, and starts simulating some redhead sounds with it, and sure enough, like I told him, I said, you get me 1 group in, and we'll get, between you and me, we'll get the next 4 that we need to get our limit for everybody. Me and Dave are the only 2 that don't have our limit yet. So, and Colton's calling, me and Davey are shooting, and well, It's a cool decoy the way it works.
Yeah. Alright, they're coming in. Alright, get ready. Alright, take them. Shoot birds. Kill birds. Good shoot. Good shoot. Good job.
That's cool. And then when I saw her drop without the red head, that's when I went to the other group with the red head. I was like, okay, I need to get at least one drake.
Right?
I can't have the ladies get all the drakes and me not get at least one.
There you go. I guess we know now you're just a lady killer. Yeah, I thought I heard airboat and I'm like, man,
They both have the deferrals.
Deferrals. Okay.
Which I have her deferral right here in her face.
Okay. Excellent. All right.
Yeah, Texas Game Hunters. Yeah, it's our show. It's my show.
You're like a celebrity.
No.
Yeah. So I need to like get your autograph, right?
Well, hopefully it's not the
You're in jail.
A good kind of autograph. Good kind, right?
lady killers.
Well, you definitely put us on the birds. That's for sure. Man, we saw thousands of them flying around.
We did. We're fortunate enough to have a very dense population of redheads around here.
So if somebody wants to go out with you, well, honey, honey, he does have a girlfriend.
I'm off the market.
So if somebody wants to go out hunting with you, how do they get a hold of you? What do they do?
Well, we're on Facebook and Instagram. You can visit us online at bcfowl.com. We're very adamant on social media. Country Fowl Outfitters Facebook, at BC Fowl Outfitters on Instagram. My name is Colton Mitchell. Once again, phone numbers 361-331-7692. This is my partner Davey Beecroft. 361-215-9054. You go do it. As if I don't.
Preparation, perseverance, field tested. Covert Ops Outdoors Ghost Cover Scent and Hint of Earth Odor Eliminator is guaranteed to keep you hidden. When you head into the woods this season, don't get busted, just disappear. Visit us today at covertopsoutdoors.com.
Exactly right.
SRB field rest. How awesome is this?
Tech. Dead serious game calls and decoys.
But now we got Kim's like, what else? She's pumped. Kim and my wife are pumped. They're like, this was awesome. They're excited. Their adrenaline's still going. We want to keep it going. She's like, what else can we do? And I was like, you're in Texas. We got to go hunt hogs. So I give Wolf Pen a call. They're 80 acres fenced in, so it's not like, you know, this great low fenced hunt. But for a first time hog hunter, I take my kids there, or a quick hunt just to get some meat, it's the perfect place for it. It's not hardcore, you know, hog hunting where you're walking and you're having to look in these big fields. It's feeder, or you can spot and stalk. I like to spot and stalk there with thermal. We're gonna put Kim on put Kim on the night vision, the ATN night vision. I'll be on the thermal, and we're gonna see if we can't get her a hog on the ground. Do you see him, Kim? All right, we're gonna get down. Okay, we're gonna take the shot. see him on the camera here. 3, 2.
Good.
So that pretty much wraps up your Texas experience.
Yes.
I mean, Anna and I, we had a failure duck hunt.
Yes.
And then Colton and Davey took us out and we slayed the ducks. Fantastic. And your first hunting experience. And you killed 4, I killed 3. And you dropped yours in its track. The Night Ops ammo with the 6.8 SPC upper from MWD Firearms just knocked them out. The ATN X-Sight caught it all. So awesome job.
Thank you.
We're gonna have to have you back out again.
Absolutely.
So how did you enjoy your Texas experience?
Amazing.
Well, we'll get you back out again. Thank you, Ryan. Wolfpin Hunts.
Sounds good.
Let's get you back on the airplane tomorrow.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank
Thanks.
you, Kim. And thank you. It's awesome. Thank you guys for joining us today. Kim, Ann, my wife, had such a great time. It made me so happy to see my wife having such a great time. Her friend Kim, first time hunter, having such a great time. The smiles on their faces in the pictures, the videos, then posting on Facebook how much fun they had. And then I got to truly see how many anti-hunter friends Kim had because they all came out of the woodwork, which was funny. You know, I like to have fun with that. But man, it was such a great time. She had so much fun that in about 3 or 4 more weeks, she's gonna come back. We're gonna do some more hunting. We're gonna probably take her on a black buck hunt with some predators and hogs, maybe some more ducks. We'll see what happens. But thank you guys for joining me. Great episode. Take a kid hunting. Introduce somebody who hasn't hunted before to hunting any chance you get. But do it safely, do it smartly, and just have fun. That's what this is all about. You know, I mean, not everybody likes this hunting at Wolfpen, but to each his own, man. These ladies had such a great hunt. I'm not going to apologize for it, and I don't regret it. Wolfpen is a great place. Great meat hogs, great experience. My kids love it. Kim love it. I like it. Do what you love, and who cares what anybody else. Legal, ethical, smart, and safe. Nothing else matters. Have fun. Until next time, I'm Joseph Trousdale. This has been Texas Game Hunter.